I lied. The first order of business. I have to go outside and get the sheets.
Got it.
I cracked a beer. My boyfriend's at work. What do I do? Oh my god. I'm gonna be so bored without him. Just trying to get some bowel movements going, you know what I'm saying? Had to get the stuff out because I've been having thoughts and I was just sitting there talking to myself. So I thought I might as well be productive and make a movie about it. So I was just sitting there thinking about how the practice of YouTube. Okay, so what of the beautiful thing. Okay, so at this point my YouTube channel is a channel that is reflecting the experiment or the progression into YouTube. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's such a, maybe I just keep saying YouTube because it's a very specific, you have like a specific idea in mind when you put yourself on YouTube, like, we'll be honest about that one. So through the practice of making videos, I'm finding it very rewarding. I think YouTube is just great because it's somewhere to put all of your like things that you're making, but it gives it a weird kind of purpose behind it because you kind of have the intention that other people are gonna see it. It's the creative process behind every video. I'm just finding it super rewarding, I'm having a lot of fun. Like the idea behind, or not the idea, like what goes into making a video, I'm thoroughly enjoying, like the thinking about the video, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I guess I just haven't learned like a new skill or a new craft in such a long time. When you're a kid, you're learning new shit all the time. As an adult, how often do you actually like stick with a hobby long enough to like learn how to do it? I think that's just, it's really hard to teach yourself when you have a full-time job having a hobby. And doing so, I've always thought, doing so, I'm just realizing how much pent-up like creative energy I have and like how much more you can learn about yourself by doing creative things. Like, I haven't created anything this tangible in so many years, like probably since I was like in high school. And it feels good to be getting back into it. I need to get some water. And writing just wasn't the creative it for me because it was mostly just a dumpster where I could put all my sad, horrible thoughts that felt good, but no one would ever see it. So I could be brutally honest and like have fun with it and do it kind of like in a dark, emo, artful kind of way, you know? I had a Tumblr for a while. Yeah, so that was fun, but it didn't feel like gratifying because like you can't really, it's really hard to share that kind of stuff with people, and I just never felt like I was good enough, like I was enjoying what I was writing, but just knew that if other people were gonna read it, it was because it was so deeply me. And I guess I don't, like, as a teenager and young woman, I was like I'm still really scared of my parents, so like I felt like I couldn't just fully let everything hang out. Yeah, so that didn't feel like a comfortable creative pursuit because I felt like I couldn't share it with anyone. A writer, and I was an English major in university, so I can write pretty well. I can spot a good writer a mile away, but I find it's just not as entertaining to me. The process of it is so much more grueling. They either get it or they don't. What I am finding to be the most interesting part of my YouTube journey yet, perhaps, is that I'm realizing, like, in front of a camera, I'm starting to feel more, I don't know, I'm noticing that I'm more comfortable being totally myself and like totally myself. Guys, I'm really myself right now. I'm the most myself. I am more myself than you are yourself, is how myself I'm being. Now, I don't know, it's just interesting because I feel, maybe it's because I haven't had friends in months, so I just forget what it's like to be out in a group of people that you feel extremely comfortable around, and that's when everything can fly. I'm finding that talking to a camera, man, like it's giving me that same kind of, I'm being put in the same mood. I feel like happier because this is my time. I get to talk about the things that I'm interested in. Even better because there's no one here to try and change the subject on me. I can talk about anything all I want, and it feels great. And in fact, like I don't know, like in certain circumstances, like with your family, you're some type of way, kind of your version of yourself. With your friends, you're different. At work, you're a little bit different. That I've just realized that I am not like this in my day-to-day life, like, ever. Like, I've got no space. Work, dead vibe, no flat vibe. Sam, like, absolutely. Like, don't think that he's not getting lost in all of this. But Sam, absolutely. But There's something about having a group of gals around, because then you can, with your girlfriends, you talk about everything under the sun. I can't talk about Sam to Sam. Like, that's the one thing that's missing. So I need a group of girls that I can talk about my partner with. And we can all talk about our partners. And then we can talk about women stuff, like, what moisturizer are you guys wearing? Any hair tips from you guys? Like, you know, just like, got any clothes I can borrow? Like, I miss that deeply. And I love Sam. I love Sam for the rest of my life, forever. But he's not a woman. I can't go to him for everything I need, you know? And it shouldn't be like that anyway. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, so my satirical approach to this whole video. break the mythos behind, like, women or girls being super attached to their boyfriends and, like, they don't exist without them. It's putting it kind of harsh, but we all know that exists. But it's just kind of funny because, for the most part, I think every woman I know loves having her alone time. It's awesome. And I will stand as an advocate for women getting excited to have a night away from their man. They'll always be there. I mean, if you have a good one, they'll always be there. But there's nothing like just having a night to your goddamn self. It's kind of nice not having to make conversation, you know? It's kind of nice just to chill out and do whatever you want to do without having to consult. I mean, me and Sam like doing the same things all the time anyway, so it's fine. It's just something about your own space, man. It's great. Well, and we also live in a cabin. This is my bed. That's our kitchen. When we're home, we are in the same room all the time. But it's not even a bad thing because I love him so much. We get along so well. We've been together for 3 years and have never had a fight. We've had, like, slight arguments. We're the chillest, easiest going people, but I'm just saying that you don't have to be lonely when the love of your life is gone away, gone to work, doing things that they should be doing, like working, being with their friends, being with their family, anytime. That is an opportunity for you to have your time. And I think that the older, I don't know, you just never know when there's gonna be a phase in your life where you just won't have time for you time. So I feel like you should take advantage of it when you can. Is something that I would write home, or I would write to other people in their homes. That's what I would write. I think that's all of the thoughts that I had at the moment. I feel like if you're new here, I started this 3 weeks ago. This is my 20th video. Trying to get up to 50 by the end of April, which I think is very doable. No particular reason. I just want to do it while I've got the time to really go ahead in, you know? And then by then, when I'm a little bit busier, traveling is on the agenda. It's coming around the corner, about 4 weeks. Driving across the country again. See, when I get to the exciting part, when my life starts moving again, and I'll be traveling a lot more, that's when it's going to be exciting to make, that's when it's going to be extra exciting to make videos. Because I'll have the basic skills under my belt, hopefully. Well, after 50 videos, you'd think so, right? Like, I try a little bit. Like, it's not like I'm just throwing stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so 50. So by the time I start traveling again, then I can make good videos to do the experience justice. Because right now, I've got all of the time and all of the space. I'm on the same set every day, playing with a new thing. I like the challenge of making a video every 1 to 2 days. You know, I think it's just like, it's creative sprinting right now. Like, I'm catching up. I'm 27. I'm catching up. Like, if I had just been doing this from the time I was like 16, like other people my age, yeah, that would be a cool place to be in your 30s. Because who wants to work? Who wants to work? So I'll be in Australia for another year. And then we're moving to Canada. We're gonna move back to Vancouver. I'm from Calgary, but we're moving to Vancouver in 2025. And hopefully spending the summer in Europe before then. That is the dream at the moment, but definitely traveling a lot around Australia in the next year. And then we move to Canada. But in between, we're gonna go to Europe for the summer. Parts of Africa. Don't have the money for it now, but money just comes, you know. People think that it's this thing that you get given, but it's like it's a river, bro. You just gotta put your hands in, scoop it up. Just flows. I wish this was like a piano, you know. I was in the mood to do a little karaoke earlier. I was doing a little bit. You know that song from P.S. I Love You The I love you till the end. That would be a good karaoke song for like a wedding. If your wedding was a karaoke party, or if there was a karaoke booth at your wedding and you just karaoke wedding songs only. Everyone picks a song that they would play at their wedding and has to perform it. Everyone would be crying for show. It's a lot of energy. Okay, well, it's time to go on a walk. We're live, back from the walk. Don't you love a walk? Don't you just love a good walk? I forget how good everything is until I go for a walk, and then I remember everything is so good. So how good are walks? Am I right? Am I right? So I was thinking about it on the walk, because, you know, you often do think about things, because, you know, a good friend of mine says, when you walk, you get both sides of the brain moving. Both sides of the brain were moving. I realized Sam is the Wi-Fi for the house. Like, we just use his hotspot for his Wi-Fi, because he's got great data plan. He's not here, and the Wi-Fi from the park that we live in only gives you 600 megabytes a day. So I just deleted like Netflix and everything off my iPad because I'm running out of memory, and I had movies downloaded in my Netflix app, so I've deleted that. Can't really re-download it because I'm very tight for memory storage space. So it is kind of funny that I quite literally have nothing to do tonight other than this, but this is great because I think it's just divine timing, or what's the word, serendipitous. Because I do want to do this, so it's good that there's no distractions. Isn't it crazy that when you want to do something but you're still totally distracted by something else less meaningful? I guess that's like the basis for addiction, isn't it? We're all addicted to TV. Maybe not all of us. Not the better ones of us. But who's to say? Who's to say? There is such thing as, like, you know, when someone's too proud to watch TV? Like, they're proud about it? Calm down. It's a good feeling every once in a while, but I'm reminding myself as well not to be boastful about this experience. I'm reminding myself not to brag about it. But, like, I can't even watch TV yet tonight. And I have other things to do. This is crazy. This is definitely the ultimate. What do I do when my boyfriend's at work? I kid. It's a new thing I'm trying. That's the thing with these videos also. Just trying things, you know? The process of it is so delicious. I like it a lot. All right. That is it for now. I have to go outside and get the sheets. Damn it. Let's go get the sheets. Got it. Ugh. Throw in a walk and some LDR, Lana Del Rey, and you've got yourself a pretty fire Friday night by yourself. I washed my face and you missed it, so add that to the mix and woo! Really spices things up a bit. So this is how we typically eat here in the cabin. It's a lap table household. Lap table household. What do I have? I've got chicken breast because the store was out of thighs. I love me some thighs, man. We got some chicken breast with some sriracha Kewpie. We got some sprouts, some alfalfa sprouts, side of sauerkraut, and yams that I fried in with the chick. Bon appetit. I've just been listening. I'm usually watching something all the time when I'm home. But since I got no Wi-Fi, I was just listening to some tunes, listening to some music, straight up vibing. It's been a minute since I've had a good tune sesh, you know what I'm saying? My breast is so chewy always. This is it.